Hey, so today I'm here to do a video for you on this. Look, it's a little much. When you get up close, it ain't perfect, so we gonna stay back here. I was seeing a trend on Instagram and it was like people doing these colors. What are these, the primary colors? I don't know, I feel like I really liked the way it looked and I like the way this turned out. It's just kind of hard to like not blend these colors together because if you do, they make a new color. But yeah, kind of really like it. My camera's about to die. I'm just going to be answering some questions, but I'm not going to be able to get to that part until I get to the actual face part because the eye part was like a whole chore. So whenever I get to doing my face, then that will start. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look or listen to me talk, then just keep watching. Okay, I'm going to start with the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish shadow primer. It's a lot of words. So for the blue and the red, I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics palette, because this is the only palette that I know of that has a matte red, well, that I have. I always like this blue, like I've used this blue so much, I don't want to run out of it. And then I'm going to use the yellow in the Juvia's Place Zulu palette. I feel like this is one of the best yellows I have, I guess. And I might use the blue in this NYX Ultimate Edit palette. Ignore the little beady things that you can probably see in my hair, like right here, because I just don't care if they show. You know what? I'm actually gonna do something today that I don't normally do. I'm gonna take just like a face powder and put it up here by my eyebrow and also around here because that's where I have the most problem blending anything and like it's really, really getting on my nerves. And whenever I try to take pictures and it's just like not blended, it drives me insane. So we're gonna see if this actually helps anything. I wanna leave the rest of it without the powder on it though because I want it to like be really pigmented, so I want the other colors to actually stick to the base. Okay, so I'm gonna start with red on one eye. This is so pigmented and this is the best and only red that I know of that is matte, so if you're looking for a good red, it's a good one. Dude, I swear it's already not gonna blend right. I'm gonna lose my mind. You might be thinking, hey, you should start with like a transition shade or something. That might help, but you know what? I just want it to be red. I don't want to transition shade, okay? That might have went over a little too far. I'm trying not to make the color orange in between them, but that doesn't seem to be happening. Like what? I'm actually using the yellow from the BH Cosmetics palette because honestly it has more pigment. I think that these colors in this palette are more chalky, but they have something about them that makes them like super pigmented. Next, I hear you crying and I hear the baby crying, okay? Hear it. Okay, now for the other side, I'm gonna do the same exact thing, but I'm gonna start with blue and then yellow and then red. So I went and got the baby. She obviously had to do a big poop while I'm trying to make a video, but that's fine. She does that often. I just literally wanted to show you guys her outfit because it's the cutest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life. I got it from Target, but here's the thing. It's a little big on her. She needs these straps tied in the back, but look at it. It's a freaking ladybug. Look how cute it is. She's like making it difficult to see. Keep your shirt up. She already wants to grab the makeup. That's not okay. That's not okay. I know I was literally in the process of doing my makeup, but I want to show you these other clothes too because look at them. I'm dying. This is the cutest summer clothes I've ever seen in my freaking life. I feel like it's easier for you to see them when she's not wearing them anyway, so. Look. Go to Target if you have a baby or a child. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna finish my eye off camera because it's just gonna take like time and you've already seen the other eye. So hold on. Why do I feel like the yellow on my eyes looks different colors on each eye? I think this one got more orange in it. Ooh. NYX has torn up her whole bedding and her freaking pin and it's everywhere. I'm just letting her do it because she doesn't listen, and whenever her bed is completely fluffless, that's her fault. She's gonna be laying on like nothing. Lila, what are you doing? I'm gonna use this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Correct Concealer in white. I'm gonna use this so that I can make it white after I cut it. It probably won't really be that white, but we'll try. I feel like my videos are just like chaos. NYX is always being a terror, and now Lila's in here in a walker just making noises. So I'm just gonna like go do 500 layers of this and then I'll Be back when it looks decently white. Okay, so this is as white as they will get. So I'm gonna take my Viseart, whatever this is, this giant matte palette that I have, and I'm gonna use a white in it because this is the most pigmented white I own. So we're gonna try to really cover the other colors. Oh yeah, this is doing good. Nyx, what are you doing? Okay, better. I mean, I think you can still see like this one is pinky and that one's blue, but this is as good as I can get it, okay? I'm gonna use my Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in the shade Perlina. And I'm gonna stamp it on my eyelid with my finger. So that it's not so crazy opaque, but still beautiful. And it is gonna go outside of the white lines, of course. Can you even see the glitter? Okay, I'm gonna go over the line with the Urban Decay Heavy Metal liner and Pyro. I'm just gonna go over this, the actual line of this part. And then I was wanting to try to pack on some white glitter on top of that and see if it'll stick. I don't really know if it will. Yeah, we've got like a thicker glitter boy line right there. Okay, I'm gonna put on a wing. Have to put on a wing. Let's be back when the wing and the lashes are on because this has been a chore. So you probably hear the sound of a mower. I have been trying to make this video for like 2 hours. And as soon as I want to make it and finish it because the baby wants to go to sleep, there's a lawnmower right outside my window. Yay. Here's what the eyes look like. That's as good as they gonna get though. I'm gonna wait a second and see if this lawnmower moves. Very annoyed. Okay everybody, it seems that the lawnmower has stopped. Don't know how long that's gonna last, but we're gonna move on. I changed my clothes because I was bored. So here we are. Now I feel like I'm uber white. I think the black like makes my face washed out. I did figure out that I can change the brightness on my camera, so I'm gonna try to do that. See if it does anything. Did that do anything? I'm afraid it's just gonna make it not film, and then I'm gonna be really pissed off when this video doesn't work and the other ones do. So we're finally to the part of this video where I want to answer some questions while I finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. booster drops, hydrating ones. Yep, they're really good. I'm on the hunt for a dupe and I ordered what I think might be a dupe. Could be very wrong, but yeah, I made a small order on Ulta. Got a few things that I've been wanting. I actually had some extra money to buy some makeup, yet there was like nothing that I really have been wanting except for like 4 drugstore products that I just wanted to try. Have no idea if they'll be good, but I'll be getting them soon and then I'll probably make a video like trying them. Just gonna wait for this to get sticky. And then we're gonna go in with L'Oreal Infallible. What is this? Fresh wear. Yep, fresh wear. We've got a question. It says, how have you been recently? By the way, love you. Thanks. Love you too. I've been good. You know, I don't know. I feel like since I've been making videos, it's only been like a week, but I just really, really want to do them right now. And I'm really like enjoying doing them. And it's very weird because I haven't in so long. So I'm feeling good about that. And it makes me happy, all the people that talk to me on Instagram or under my videos. Nyx, don't ruin the happy moment. I just love everyone. And they're just, you guys are just so nice to me. And it makes me happy. Okay. Are you gonna have another baby soon? No. No, 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 no. I feel like when I first had her, I kind of was like, well, at first it was horrible, but then it got to the point where I was like, well, what if I did want another one? What if she wants a sister? And it better be a sister because I really don't have a boy. I know that sounds horrible. I just, every time around little boys, I feel like they're maniacs. But so are little girls sometimes, so I don't know. Yeah, I thought that at first, and then now I'm to the point where I'm like, no, I think 1 is definitely enough for me. I'm not the type. The fact that I had 1 is already like, wow, I'm surprised that that happened. Surprised that I let that happen. There's just people out there that are like, I just love having kids and raising kids, and I feel like that's just not me. I know that's not me. And even with raising Lila, it's like, I love her, but I don't feel like it's like my calling to raise children. I really don't. You know, I'm not gonna like I'm gonna do my best to be the best mom that I can. because duh, like I'm not gonna be a piece of shit. But I don't think I want to do it anymore. And I hated being pregnant so much. Now I could change my mind one day, but at this point in time I've just like come to realize that I really just do not think it's for me at all. I'm really just gonna use this every day, the Hourglass powder, which I honestly don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I feel like this is a never-ending powder. I'm gonna use Tarte today instead of e.l.f. I mean, I love this one just as much, but it's expensive and I'm never gonna repurchase it again. That sounds horrible, but I just gotta get through this last bottle and then I'll be on e.l.f. concealer for the rest of my life. By the way, you know how I have that giant Real Technique sponge that is like way too big for my face? I got a new one. It's a tinier one. They kind of almost look the same size because this one's dry and this one's wet, but whatever. Whoops. Yeah, Walmart has these sponges in prettier colors now. This is like a mauve color and it has sparkles in it. They're not on Ulta's website, so I was like, what the fuck? So I had to buy it. Okay, what's my day like being a mom? I have to go to bed when she goes to bed. And I have to get up when she gets up. So it's not fun. Because normally I would go to bed at like 4 or 5 in the morning, get up at like between 2 to 4 in the afternoon. And I've tried to get her on that schedule kind of, but she usually goes to bed every night around like 2 a.m. So when she goes to bed, I usually go to bed by like 3 because she gets up at noon every day. Earlier than I've ever gotten up in my life, but it's okay. It's not that bad. And she just would get up, feed her, change her, feed her, change her, feed her, change her, feed her, change her 8 million times. I mean, honestly, my favorite part is just looking at her because she's so goddamn cute. I can understand why people like love babies now. I never felt this before, but with my own, I just stared at her. I'm just like, God damn it. How did you get so fucking cute? Favorite show at the moment? I really don't watch shows. I watch YouTube. Like a YouTube fanatic or something. But really though. Man, what was the last show I even watched? I watched a lot of like murder documentaries. And I watch a lot of like investigation channel shows that are on Netflix and Hulu. And they're just like, you know, talking about murderers. I love watching those, but then I get just like pure anxiety about it. And then I'm like 100% sure someone's gonna come kill me at some point. But I love watching them. It makes no sense. Oh yeah, I watched Dead to Me. It's on Netflix. It's not like my favorite show, but that was pretty good. And then I've been watching The Good Place. I'm trying to listen to see if my camera seems to be making any type of ringing sounds. Sometimes I can hear it, and then other times I can't. When I can't, I feel like it's just like really quiet, I guess. Too quiet for me to hear. I don't hear it though. And sometimes when I zoom in and out, it like makes it stop. I'm gonna use this. This is an Essence Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Lighter Skin. I actually really like this. I don't know why Essence bronzers are like so good. Like one of my favorites. But this color, I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a very odd color. I like colors that have like oranginess to them. I don't know that anyone else does, but I do for some reason. How was your pregnancy and birth? Pregnancy, horrible. I feel like such a baby. Does anyone watch Colleen Ballinger? She was talking about how horrible hers was. I don't think mine was that bad, but like I just absolutely hated it. And you know, I feel bad when I say that. I feel like people are gonna think it's just horrible, and for some people it is, but for some people they literally love it and want to be pregnant all the time. I've seen several people say that. My cousin says that. Just like, how? I had acid reflux all the time. I didn't have any morning sickness or anything like that. I didn't have nausea, but yeah, I had acid reflux. My back hurt all the time because I have scoliosis, whatever. Very uncomfortable at the end, like so uncomfortable. And then, you know, you probably know how my birth went if you watched the birthing video that I talked about. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. Don't want to do it again, that's for sure. I got a new Tarte blush in the shade Seduce. It's actually not the best shade. My favorite shade is Sensual, but this one's okay. It's just like a little bit more pink than I would normally like. How's being a new-time mom? Also, how's you and your boyfriend doing? Being a new-time mom sucks. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I mean, I love her, obviously. She's a lot of work. I feel like my whole life I've just, ever since I was young, it's been like a thing of like, I can't stand when people tell me what to do, and I cannot stand when I want to do something and I'm not allowed to do it. Like, it pisses me off. And Lila has made it, you know, way more to where I can't do everything I want to do right when I want to do it. And it sucks in a way just because like I personally am not used to that. And I hate living like that. I'm really just going in on my nose. But for her, I'll do it. You know, she's worth it. It's just something that I don't like. Just something I don't like about it. But being a mom is gonna be worth it when she grows up, I assume. And then how's me and my boyfriend doing? Good. He's sleeping right now. He works in the morning and then he comes home and usually goes to sleep for like several hours. So that's why I've been taking care of the baby and Nick's and trying to make a video, but it's fine. But we've been getting along. We really don't fight that much. Like I've had boyfriends that I fight with 8 million times more and 8 million times worse than him. So when I said we were fighting in my birth video, if you watch that, like that doesn't happen that often. We've only fought like that like 2 or 3 times in the past like 2.5 years or something like that. Ooh, I wanted to talk about a new highlighter that I got, okay? This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighter Illuminatrix. I don't know, Crystal High. There's only one shade. Okay, I didn't know that this was not a powder. I've seen people, I don't even know if I've actually seen anyone use it in a video, but I've seen it, that it just came out. Wow, it's like the texture of ColourPop, like the bouncy thingies. Was not expecting that, but this is so fucking... You probably know that I love Wet n Wild highlighters, so I really wasn't expecting this to be that great, but when I seen it in the store, I was like, well, that does look like a shade I would like. And then I was like, what the fuck, this isn't powder? And then I put it on and I was like, girl, fuck. Very much just like a white color, so I don't know how it would look on people who are tan, but it has like glitter in it, I think. And I love glitter in my highlights, and I know nobody else does. Seems like a thing. Everyone else is like, ooh, I hate it, but I'm like, bring it on. So it has this thing that it like comes in it. I'm gonna keep putting it in. It's like a plastic thing because maybe it'll keep it from drying out. Not sure. By the way, this packaging is garbage. I spent forever getting this tape off from down here because the words are facing this way. So in your mind, you think, oh, it opens this way. It doesn't. I wasted so much time trying to get that fucking sticker off just for it to open the opposite direction. I was gonna actually put on fake freckles because I don't know, thought it'd be pretty. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. cream contour palette. Ugh. Just dip into like these two, sometimes that one, and put freckles on my face with this little thing that I got from Hobby Lobby. It's like a weird sponge. Okay, how's your life changed now that you're a mommy? I guess it's just like, mainly I don't get as much sleep anymore. That's changed, and that sucks because I love sleeping. And just like having to try to work, like me and Isaiah both having jobs, and I only work part-time, but like trying to figure out who's gonna watch her. And like my mom usually watches her. I work second shift, but my mom will watch her while I go to work, and Isaiah will be home, but she'll do that so he can get to sleep because I don't come home until midnight, and then he goes to work at 5 in the morning. So it's like we just need someone to help us out in the way of us both trying to have jobs. That's like the main, I feel like, problem. I'm gonna do the bottom of my eyes, which I don't even know what I want to do. You know that I don't like to really put color down there, so I'm gonna put black in my waterline. I don't know, I like to do crazy looks, but I don't like to do them so crazy that like I would feel weird wearing them out. Like I see a lot of like badass looking looks on Instagram, but I just think like, oh no, that would look insane if I wore it out. Like looks that are like huge or like lines or like squares or weird shit. I like to do things like this, but just like keep them wearable, you know? By the way, this is the best pencil for your waterline ever. Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil Sleek Onyx. This thing goes on like a dream, and it stays really well too. It's like the best thing I've ever found. Favorite YouTubers? I have a lot. Shane Dawson, obviously. Drew, love. Trisha, even though she pisses me off, watch her all the time. Tana, fucking love Tana. Like I love Tana. She is my spirit animal. My camera overheated, so I don't really know what it got of what I said, but I said, oh yeah, I was saying I love Keen and JC. They're hilarious. I love Jenna Marbles. I love Julian. I love his cooking videos. I love Chris Clemens. I don't know why. He's like amazing. Those are all the people that I love that aren't makeup people. So for makeup people, I'm gonna literally look on my YouTube. I like Jeffree Star, and I do like the video he just posted saying he was in the wrong about all the James Charles stuff, because he freaking was, and I'm still on James Charles' side, and I liked his video. I used to like Tati, but now I'm not sure, but I still would probably watch her. I like Manny, even with him doing stupid shit and looking really fake not that long ago. I think he's hilarious. I like Thomas Halpert. I mean, Nikki Tutorials is everything. I feel like every time I watch her, I learn something new, and that's surprising. Not trying to like sound like I know everything, but I've watched so many makeup videos that's like, when I watch a tutorial, I'm super bored because I know what they're gonna do and I know what they're gonna say before they say it. But with her, it's like every time I learn something new, and she like amazes me with how good she is. It's unreal. Oh, I love Raw Beauty Christy. She's like probably like my favorite makeup person on the tube. I like the Taylor because she's pale like me. But usually all the foundations she likes, I do not like, and anything I like, she doesn't like, so I don't usually listen to her recommendations, but still. I like this new girl I found. I don't even know how to say her name. Her name's Sierra Schultze. I don't know. She does actually clothing videos, which I don't normally like at all, but I actually think her videos are really good. Jacqueline Hilda, Nikita Dragon. I love Nikita Dragon, dude. She is such a bad bitch. Dude, Emma Chamberlain, I forgot her. I fucking love her. It's really weird because she's like so young and I'm like older than her, but yeah, I think she is hilarious. Okay, for lipstick, like I said, don't really wear lipstick anymore, so I'm just gonna put on my jelly, my Wet n Wild Jelly Boy. Is this boring that I don't put on actual lipstick? I do think that it would have looked really pretty with this blue lipstick though, but I don't know if it would have matched this blue exactly, so that would have probably been a little off. So I think that's all for this video. I still have more questions. I'm just gonna do like a part 2. If you have any for me, put them in the comments below. Yeah, I'll just do it whenever I do another makeup look, and then I'll have more to talk about, because a lot of times I feel like I don't have anything to talk about. So I guess if you like this video and you like this look, or you like listening to me talk, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with more videos. Next, stop crying. Thanks for watching. Bye.